Ahura Mazda created the Aməša Spəntas as an expression of his divine nature, as intermediaries between himself and creation, as active forces against evil, as ethical guidelines for humanity, and as maintainers of cosmic order. They are integral to Zoroastrian theology and cosmology, playing a vital role in the ongoing struggle between good and evil and the eventual triumph of Ahura Mazda's benevolent will. The term Aməša Spenta itself reveals much about their nature. Amesha signifies immortal, while Spenta translates to bounteous, holy, or holy one. So, they are the Bounteous Immortals, or Holy Immortals, divine beings emanating directly from Ahura Mazda, the supreme god. They aren't separate independent deities, but rather extensions of Ahura Mazda's own being, his attributes and powers made manifest. Understanding them as emanations is crucial, as it emphasizes their inherent connection to the divine source and distinguishes them from gods and polytheistic systems. Those emanations aren't physical or material. They are divine qualities, virtues, and forces that act within the cosmos. They are the means by which Ahura Mazda's will is expressed and enacted in the world. Think of them as facets of a single brilliant gem, each reflecting a different aspect of the same divine light. And this helps visualize how they are both distinct and unified within the singular being of Ahura Mazda. They are the active principles through which he interacts with creation. The concept of divine emanations isn't unique to Zoroastrianism. Similar ideas appear in other religions and philosophical traditions like Neoplatonism. This concept allows for a complex understanding of the divine, where the ultimate source is both transcendent, which is beyond the world, and immanent, actively present within it. In Zoroastrianism, the Aməša Spəntas bridge the gap between the transcendent Ahura Mazda and the created world, making the divine accessible and comprehensible. A fundamental tenet of Zoroastrianism is its monotheistic nature. The Aməša Spəntas are not independent deities vying for power or worship. They are understood as attributes, powers, or aspects of Ahura Mazda. This is a crucial distinction that sets Zoroastrianism apart from polytheistic religions. It underscores the singularity of God and the subordinate role of these divine beings. This understanding of the Aməša Spəntas as aspects of Ahura Mazda is essential to grasping Zoroastrianism's monotheistic framework. It reinforces the belief in one supreme God, with all other divine beings subordinate to and emanating from him. The Aməša Spəntas are not rivals or separate objects of worship. They are venerated as expressions of the one God, reflections of his divine qualities. This concept has implications for how Zoroastrians interact with the world. By recognizing the Aməša Spəntas as attributes of Ahura Mazda, they see the divine reflected in various aspects of creation. For example, Vahumana, which is good mind, is associated with cattle, emphasizing the importance of animal welfare and thoughtful action. Asha, best righteousness, is linked to fire, symbolizing divine truth and purity. These connections reinforce the importance of living in accordance with divine order and respecting creation. While often referred to as the 6 Aməša Spəntas, it's more accurate to consider them a heptad, a group of 7, with Ahura Mazda himself being the first and foremost. This distinction is vital because it emphasizes that the Aməša Spəntas are not separate from Ahura Mazda, but emanate from him. He is the source and center of their being. He is not merely one among equals, but the origin and sustainer of all existence, including the Aməša Spəntas. Ahura Mazda, as the supreme god, is the uncreated creator, the source of all goodness, wisdom, and truth. The other 6 Aməša Spəntas are manifestations of his divine attributes, working in concert to fulfill his will. This hierarchical structure underlies Zoroastrianism's monotheistic nature. They are not independent actors, but extensions of the divine will. The number 7 itself carries symbolic weight in Zoroastrian cosmology, representing completeness and perfection. The heptad of Ahura Mazda and the 6 Aməša Spəntas forms a complete and harmonious divine order, reflecting the perfect balance and harmony that Ahura Mazda seeks to establish in the universe. This numerical symbolism adds another layer of meaning to the concept. Each Aməša Spenta embodies a specific divine quality or virtue and is associated with a particular aspect of creation, demonstrating the interconnectedness of the spiritual and material worlds. Vahumana represents divine wisdom, good thought, and right intention, and is associated with cattle and animal welfare, highlighting the importance of ethical treatment of animals. Asha embodies divine law, order, truth, and righteousness, and is associated with fire, a symbol of divine truth and purity. Kshathra Vaira represents divine power, just rule, and the establishment of God's kingdom on earth, and is associated with metal in the sky, signifying strength and dominion. Spenta Armaidi embodies divine devotion, serenity, and harmony, and is associated with the earth and agriculture, and is often seen as a feminine figure representing nurturing and care. Huarvatet represents wholeness, health, and perfection, and is associated with water, essential for life and purification. It's often paired with Ameratat. Ameratat represents immortality, long life, and the flourishing of plant life, and is associated with plants, symbolizing growth and renewal. The Aməša Spəntas are crucial to Zoroastrian theology in several ways. They act as mediators between Ahura Mazda and humanity, making the divine accessible and understandable. They are also ethical ideals that Zoroastrians strive to embody, cultivating these virtues to align with the divine order and combat evil. Furthermore, they play a vital role in maintaining the cosmic balance between good and evil, actively working against Angra Mainyu. Finally, their connection to creation emphasizes the interconnectedness of the divine and the natural world, stressing the importance of environmental respect and care. They are not just abstract concepts, but active forces shaping reality.